Right guys, welcome to today's video, and in today's video I'm going to be doing a video that I don't think I've ever done before, but I've been wanting to, get round to it. I wasn't sure, if it was worth it or anything, but yeah, finally decided to film this because I know a few people did ask me to do one of these, but yeah, it is another collection video. I know we've been steaming through some of those recently, but I've just been really enjoying, going through everything for the channel and everything. I know you guys have been enjoying those different kinds of collection videos. But yeah, I promise this will be the last one unless you guys want to see like a weapons accessories video or maybe a fodder collection or something. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be my WWE figure and AEW figure belt collection. So the belts that you get with figures. Sometimes they come in play sets. Sometimes they come with the figures, battle packs maybe, ultimate editions, things like that. And yeah, I'm going to tell you guys what figures I got them with and the meaning behind the belt, I guess, and when it's from. I don't know. We're just going to go and see how this goes. So yeah, kicking off, we do have this first championship, which is an AEW championship. It is the TNT Championship, and this is the original design. I know it has had a few designs. It does usually change based on the person who is holding it. They kind of get their own unique design, and this was the one that Cody actually won at Double or Nothing 2020. This came with the ringside exclusive TNT Champion Cody figure, which was a great set in my opinion. The belt is a little bigger than I'd like it to be, but I do think it looks cool. I know the belt did get a lot of flack when it came out, so that's why another reason why they've kind of kept on redesigning it because people weren't a fan of the strap or anything. Just the basic look of it. But I like it. I think it looks pretty good in figure form. There's definitely been better TNT titles, since its first release back at Double or Nothing 2020. I think he beat Lance Archer for it. And then he went on, to do those open challenges and everything. But yeah, as I said, there is a lot more cooler designs, which we'll get into. But that is the first belt on this list. Next, guys, we do have a bit of a classic right here. We do have the Internet Championship, and this came way back when I got the Elite 17 Zack Ryder. When he was doing his whole Internet Champion thing, he was doing the YouTube and everything, before it was cool. And yeah, he kind of had this custom title, which is very cool. This could easily be used in a pig fed or something. It's a shame, it's Zack Ryder's logo and everything, and you can see there is a lot of wear on this belt, from how old it is. That was over like I don't even know 70 Elite Series ago or something. Yes, there's definitely been a lot of wear. Usually on these side plates here there would be Twitter logos and Instagram logos, I believe. I don't think they came with them on due to copyright and everything. So that is why they're kind of all scratched out. And just the wear and tear in general. It has trademark 2012 on the back. So yeah, that tells you how old this is. But yeah, definitely a classic belt. I don't know how rare it is, but yeah, it's definitely a cool one to have. Up next, we have a United States Championship belt. This is a fairly updated one. It's not the new design that they had, but it has the new WWE logo one, not the scratched logo. So yeah, it's definitely, a newer version of the last US title design. And I always did like how this title looked. I think it looks real cool with the US flag over it and everything. Yeah, a lot of people did hold this belt. I can't remember who came with this exact one. This one might be from I don't know. It wasn't Apollo. He came with the new version, so it would have been someone before then. It feels like ages ago since we got this. All that's coming to my mind is the Elite 23 Cesaro, but that was definitely the scratch logo, I'm pretty sure. And I don't think it would be in this good condition still since then. So yeah, I forgot who this actually came with. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of wrestlers out there who did come with this. It may have been a John Cena, maybe a Seth Rollins. I'm trying to think of who was US champion around that time. 2017, Kevin Owens, Roman Reigns. Yeah, it might have been Roman Reigns. I'm not sure. Uh, the Miz. No, that was the Intercontinental title. But Roman was US champion at some point. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure lots of figures did come with that. So that is the US title right there. And up next we do have. Does this one kind of count? It is the UpUpDownDown Championship. Xavier Woods' gaming channel. Of course, the championship for that. I don't actually watch it, so I'm not really sure the meaning behind this belt. Is it just if you win a game you get it or something? I don't know. But yeah, I wish it was a bit more shiny than just the flat look that it has. And it does say Austin Creed on there. So yeah, this is definitely synonymous with Xavier Woods. Yeah, it's a cool design and everything. For the channel, it's very cool that he had this made. This came with the last Xavier Woods Elite, which is a very good figure. So yeah, that's quite cool. Up next, we have a set of tag titles. It is the current Raw Tag Team titles. These have been around for a few years now, but it feels like we haven't gotten many with figures. I can't remember exactly who came with these red ones. Oh man, let me think. I just completely forgot. But yeah, I've never really been a fan of this design. It's just kind of silver and red and very boring. I know, they need to look like toys so they can sell them, but I think they could put a little bit more effort into these. So yeah, hopefully we do get some more tag titles in the future. They do look a hell of a lot better than those awful penny tag titles that were, pretty much the same, but they were just bronze. I think they looked awful. But yeah, it feels like ages since Mattel gave us a new set of these. So yeah, I am glad to still have these. I don't need them though, so I'm pretty sure these are on my eBay at the moment because I just don't use them. And I'm sure we're due a new set soon. So yeah, pretty cool there. Up next, we do have a legendary title. It is the Planet's Champion Daniel Bryan custom title that he had during his incredible WWE title run from late 2019 up until Mania 35, or late 2018 up until Mania 35. Yeah, that was a great run. The match with Kofi and everything. But yeah, I love that gimmick a lot. Daniel Bryan doing great things as usual, and yeah, that was definitely some of the best work of his career. Yeah, I'm glad Mattel gave us this in figure form. I know they released a replica of it. I don't think I'd buy that just because it looks quite bland. But yeah, I love what it stood for and everything, what he used it for his gimmick and everything. I thought that was great. Yeah, that only came. I think that came with the Elite 73 Daniel Bryan. That was a very good figure as well. So that's cool. Up next, pretty standard, just the regular WWE title. This might be the one that came with. Oh my god, I'm so bad at remembering who these belts came with. I don't know. It was somebody with a WWE title. It might have been the new Bobby Lashley Elite, I believe. Yeah, that's probably who this one came with. Yeah, usually whenever I get a new one with a figure, I'll sell the last one that I got because I don't really need two of the same belt. So yeah, there's probably very few duplicates in this video. Next, we'll do the other pair of SmackDown Tag Team titles. Yeah, pretty much just the same as the Raw ones, but with a blue strap. And I'm pretty confident these came with either New Day Elites or the American Alpha Elites all the way back in Elite 59, I believe that was. So yeah, that is ages ago. Maybe they came with the Usos, but I'm pretty confident those are the ones from the American Alpha Elites. But yeah, we may as well do this now then, since we're doing tag titles. We do have the AEW World Tag Team Championships here. Yeah, these ones look a lot cooler in my opinion. And yeah, I love how these look in figure form. They are very cool. The straps, aren't as bendable for some reason, and they don't really plug in here unless you apply a bit of force compared to the Mattel ones. But yeah, these did come with the Unrivaled Series 7, I think, FTR figures, and I think the SCU figures also came with them. Scorpio Sky, Frankie Kazarian, but these are the ones from the FTR figures. Yeah, so that's quite cool. Next, we do have the first Cruiserweight Championship right here with the purple strap. Yeah, I think this has came with a few figures now. Would have came with the TJP Network Spotlight Elite first. The Elite 54 Rich Swann, 55 Neville. Did Enzo come with one at some point? Probably not. Yeah, this has definitely come with quite a few figures recently, but those are some of the ones I remember it from. And yeah, I did actually always like this title. I thought the purple strap was quite unique. But if we show you the next one here, I do have the black strap Cruiserweight title as well, which came with the new Elite Santos Escobar, which I think looks very cool. I think the black strap, looks a lot cooler than the purple one, but the purple one was, a lot more unique. So yeah, I do like how both of those titles look. It's a shame the title doesn't really mean anything in the WWE anymore. Has it ever meant anything? I don't know. I guess when Neville had it, that was cool. And, Buddy Murphy's reign was awesome as well. But yeah, that's that. And up next, we do have another promotions title that we haven't gone through yet. We do have the IWGP Heavyweight Championship, and this came with the Super 7 Okada figure. So yeah, definitely quite hard to get this belt. I don't even know if you can buy that Okada anymore. I know you can get, custom belts made by, people who make figure belts that look a lot cooler than this and, have a lot more shine. But yeah, these are the official Super 7 New Japan ones. And yeah, of course, the IWGP title, a legendary belt. I don't think this is even around anymore. I'm pretty sure they have a new design, which is a shame. I think this one looks cool. Maybe they brought it back though. I'm not too sure. And I know Okada was with it for a while. I'm not sure whether that's a permanent thing though. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, it is a cool belt. I love how it looks. Did come with Okada, of course, one of the greatest IWGP heavyweight champions ever. And up next, we have another World Championship. It is the AEW World Championship. And I think this one looks great. This looks like a real nice World Championship belt compared to, like a toy. I know they released a replica for this. I think it was like $3,000 or something. I might be wrong on that, or at least $1,000, which is crazy for a replica title. I know they were super limited, so hopefully, they do make some more in the future and they become a lot more available. Because I would love to have one of these, for the display. I only owned one replica title, so yeah, this is definitely one I would like to get in the future if I can. But I think this one here did come with the Unrivaled 6 Jericho. We have gotten this title a few times now, so yeah, it's definitely widely available. Up next, we have another pair of SmackDown Tag Team Championships. I actually use these in the pick fed, where the New Day are the current holders of these belts. And these are kind of from the Ruthless Aggression era up to the early 2010s. I'm pretty sure I remember, was it Jericho and Big Show having these? When I first started to get into wrestling, they had the other World Tag Team Championships and these SmackDown ones here. But yeah, these look a lot cooler than the current day ones, in my opinion. I had to buy 2 Survivor Series John Morrison Elites to get these. Yeah, he held them at one point with Joey Mercury, was it? I'm pretty sure. Or did him and The Miz hold these? I don't really remember. Yeah, these belts look real cool. As you can see, they do have the old WWE logo on there. So yeah, definitely a cool piece to have. That's fine. And up next, we do have one of my favourite championships, and it is the North American Championship. This one came with, who did this come with? Adam Cole, I'm pretty sure. I know one came with Velveteen Dream as well. Yeah, very cool belt here. And, that ladder match was amazing that it was first revealed at. And I actually have the replica of this. Yeah, this is the only replica that I own. Yeah, I just think it looks great in figure form as well. I use this in the pick fed as well, for where Finn Balor is the current holder of the North American Championship. So yeah, love that belt a lot. I think it's great. And next, we'll go for this one, the classic Intercontinental Championship. That was kind of around, I don't know, this has been around years, it feels like. This was around up until when Cody Rhodes brought back the white strap one. This one was kind of, the main one up until then. But this one did come with the Fan Takeover Elite Randy Orton figure. So yeah, I'm pretty sure he won this back in like 2004 or something. So yeah, this is definitely an old design. But yeah, I think it looks much better in figure form than in real life, personally. I think, you can see the detail a lot more compared to, when the belt was used on TV. Because I don't think this one looked that great, in person. But in figure form, I think this belt looks stunning. I've thought about using it myself. But yeah, in fact, I do use this one here, which I think is the best Intercontinental Championship. Cody Rhodes brought this back years ago. Maybe he'll capture it again and bring this design back, since he's now in WWE. But yeah, this white strap, the design, the plates and everything just looks so unique. And I love it. And Aleister Black is the current holder of this belt in BFW. So yeah, I think it looks a lot cooler compared to this one on the right, but I can see why a lot of people, would like the oval design and everything. But yeah, this one is the winner there for me. And, the new Intercontinental title, I used to have those belts that came with the Nakamura, but I sold them off. I didn't want to use them. I didn't really like how they looked in figure form. I actually like how that new Intercontinental title looks in person, when a wrestler has it. But yeah, recently it's just kind of, I haven't really been fussed for it. And I think in figure form it looked quite bland compared to those ones. So yeah, that one is definitely the one for me. Up next, we do have the IWGP Intercontinental Championship. And, this is another great looking title. And this was another one that they retired because I think it was Ibushi who won them both. And then he combined them into one big title or something for some reason. And then he got injured or something. And, there's been a whole like fuss over that. But yeah, I do like how this one looks as well, alongside the world title. They do look quite similar, but the different strap and everything and the different shaped plates do make them both unique. But yeah, I think this title looks great. This is another one that I would love to have a replica of. Same with the IWGP United States title. I think that one is probably the best US title design, you know, out of WWE and New Japan, and anyone else who has a US title. But yeah, I don't have a belt of that version, unfortunately. I don't think they've released one yet in figure form. But yeah, personally, this one is just incredible. The white strap and everything, similar with, you know, the WWE Intercontinental title. They both look great with that colour strap. Okay, so here we have another AEW World Championship, not much different. I think this one's a bit more silver compared to the other one, and I think this one came with the bubbly Chris Jericho exclusive, so yeah, I don't really need to talk too much more about that. It's pretty much just the same as the other one. And up next, we do have the classic Big Gold World Championship. Yeah, definitely one of the best designs ever. It just looks so prestigious, so clean, and yeah, really stands out. I love how this looks in figure form. I can't remember who came with this one. I know I used to use this design in the pick fed, but the belt kind of, you know, got a bit wore down, so I replaced it with another one. But yeah, then I got this one. I can't remember who came with this belt recently. Was it? Oh my god, my memory is so bad. I forget who came with this. I don't know. Maybe it was an Ultimate Edition or something. But yeah, this design is just great. I love how that looks. Hopefully, they do bring it back one day, but I feel like they don't really need to at the same time. We just need a new good design for a title. Maybe they'll unify both the belts into one title or something, and we'll get a decent design. Up next, we do have the updated United States Championship belt that came with the Apollo Crews Elites. I forget which series. I think it was Elite 87, but he was the Chase and regular. So you did have two chances, you know, to get this belt. The current US champion is Finn Balor, I believe. I think he's been pinned 3 times in 3 days. So yeah, great US champion right there. But I do like how this belt looks. I know it was it MVP who brought it in, or was it Apollo who brought this in? I don't know. It was around, you know, the lockdown era, the pandemic era. Yeah, what a weird time. But yeah, we did get this new title, and I think it looks great. I think both of the US titles there do look great. So, you know, any one of those I'd be happy with as the US Championship for the company. Up next, we do have the very famous BFW World Heavyweight Championship. Not really. This is, you know, the great design from the Attitude Era, the WWE Championship. Yeah, this design is just great. You know, Stone Cold held this, The Rock had this, and yeah, it's just definitely one of the best designs ever. It's probably one of my favorite designs. I think I prefer it to the Big Gold, but it's definitely, you know, a tough one. Both of those are great. But yeah, I love how this design looks. Again, you know, you can't really see all the detail in the belt version of this, but you know, in real life it does look great. I'm pretty sure this one came with, oh, I don't know. I think I got this in a fodder bundle, but yeah, I think this one came with maybe the Rock Ultimate Edition or something. I don't know. I'm terrible. I've got a bad memory, guys. I'm sorry. And next we have another pair of tag team titles. They are the NXT Tag Team Championships. Yeah, I love these designs. If I was to ever, you know, bring in another pair of tag titles, it would probably be these ones over the AEW ones, just because of the quality on these look great. Yeah, I love the gold and everything, the silver. I actually almost bought a replica of these a few years ago, you know, for the display, like an actual life-size replica, like the North American title. But yeah, these look absolutely great in figure form. I think these came with the Authors of Pain figures. So yeah, very happy to own them. They're great. And next, we do have the AEW TNT Championship that came with. Oh, was this one? I think this one came with Miro. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Miro did come with this one. Just checking something. I think this same design may have came with Mr. Brody Lee. But yeah, I love this design. I think it looks a lot better than the red strap with the gold and everything. Yeah, great title right there. I do like how they keep changing the design, you know, to keep it relevant to the title holder. Even though that one isn't actually accurate to the one Miro had. He had, you know, the white strap or the white plates and then the green on there as well. So hopefully we get that in figure form soon. I think that actually might be coming with the next Miro figure. So guys, I've just discovered, it turns out the TNT title that came with Mr. Brody Lee is actually another variant of it. So yeah, as you can see, we do have the red strap with the gold plates, so it's kind of like a mix of the two of the belts, but it is this one. I'm not sure if this one is entirely accurate to the one he won or the one he had during his, epic reign and his feud with Cody, which was great, in that dog collar match. I don't know if this was the exact one. It may be, but this is the one that came with the Brody Lee Unmatched Series 3 figure. I think this one is still my favourite out of all the figure ones, the one that came with the Miro. I just like the black on gold look, it's very classic, but I do appreciate, this one as well. I think they all, look unique, so I think that's a good thing. Okay, so we are getting down to the final few now. I did not think this video would be this long. I actually have way more titles than I thought. Here we do have the World Tag Team Championships that were, of course, used during the Attitude Era. And these were, the ones defended throughout, the Hardys, the Dudleys, Edge and Christians, matches and everything. So, yeah, they are very iconic titles. And I use these in BFW as the Raw Tag Team titles. So, yeah, definitely love these designs. I think they look great. Definitely iconic, that is one thing for sure. And here we do have the AEW Women's Championship, which is tiny. I'm glad they changed this recently. Britt Baker came out of Revolution with the new title. Now Thunder Rosa has it. I think it's a lot better than this one. I think they also changed this one around a few times. This is the one that came with Riho, I believe. And she was the first champion, yeah. So this is the first women's championship title that we got. Yeah. Don't think I'll ever use that, but yeah, it's cool to have. Then we have the classic women's championship, that was used for years in the WWE. Trish Stratus held this all the way up until, the early 2010s. Yeah, until, we got the Divas title and then the current day women's titles. So yeah, this is the only other women's title I own. This is the BFW Women's Championship. Kairi Sane won this at WrestleMania. After that, whole tournament. Hasn't defended it yet. I've just been pretty busy with other storylines, but I will have a women's championship match out very soon. So if you follow me on Instagram at battlefigs_UK, you will see that there first. And then here, second of last, we do have the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. This one came with the Super 7 Will Ospreay. Yeah, that is the one, I'm pretty sure, yeah. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but that Intercontinental IWGP title came with the Super 7 Hiroshi Tanahashi. So yeah, it's definitely cool to have, a few New Japan titles in here. I know the Tomohiro Ishii figure did come with the Never Openweight title, and that was the only one from from Series 1 that I never had, so maybe I'll have to get that at some point, if I can even still find it. I don't know if many belts come in Series 2. I haven't picked up any of the New Japan Super 7 figures since then, since I wasn't really impressed with Series 1. But I think the belts, look fine, so it's definitely cool to have the Junior Heavyweight Championship there. Maybe I'll bring that into BFW one day. And finally here, we do have the Spinner WWE title. So, yeah, this one, held by John Cena, loads, Batista, Triple H, throughout the 2010s until, the kind of new design was introduced. Yeah, I used to love this design as a kid, how it spun and everything. I had the toy belt of it, which I absolutely loved. But, now I'm not a huge fan of it. I think it does look pretty cool. I think it's a little bit better than the Universal, red title. You may notice a lack of Universal titles in here. That is because I sold the one that came with Roman Reigns and the one that came with the Ultimate Edition Lesnar, as I'm just not a fan of those belts, really. So I won't be using them anytime soon. Now, as you can see, this spinner title is very worn down, which is why I've just remembered I did actually get a brand new spinner title with this Ultimate Edition Jeff Hardy. So yeah, we do have a brand new pristine condition one there, which is in a lot better condition. This one may have came with a CM Punk figure way back. That's why it's kind of worn, like Elite Series 20. That is so long ago. But yeah, guys, that is it for the belt collection video. Let me know what you thought. Let me know which design is your favourite out of these titles. I can't even choose one, to be honest. There's so many cool designs here. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.